Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life NTV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Put a Ring on It. Open to the process. I'm quite sure y'all are. Baby, this episode pissed me off. It pissed me off, y'all. Did y'all hear what fell out of Hollywood's mouth? I heard it. Ashley, did you hear it? Did you hear it, girl? Your man still got some playing around to do, honey. I really think that Hollywood only want to get married right now is because he still trying not to lose you. But at the same time, he still want to have his cake and eat it too. He got that ego thing that's going on and saying, if she go. I ain't gonna cry about it, but then he be crying when the camera's off. Yeah, but he ain't gonna let her know that because of that ego, that machoism that he keep trying to display. Michael, bruh, let her go. Let her go. Just let her go. I keep hearing you say that I never loved nobody like I loved her. I never loved nobody like I love her. Like she the best thing in your world. And you too scared that you ain't gonna find nobody else that's gonna be better than that. That's gonna treat you better than that. Okay? Like she gonna hurt you again. Her ultimatums is already assuring you that she will leave at any fucking moment. And that's what your biggest worry has been about. Vince, you ain't shit. You ain't. Ladies and gentlemen, what we witnessed on this last episode was classic manipulation skills in work. Just like we can see that Tamika is a damn mess. We all can see that shit. We know she's a damn basket case. Got low self-esteem, lack of self-worth. We see that shit. Vince sees it too. And he pounces on it this episode. He pounces on it by turning the tides over and over again, making her feel like he's the victim. Like she did him wrong. What you crying for, boy? What you crying for? And she fucking apologized to him. In the end, I could not. Dr. Nicole, I'm so pissed at you for allowing that bullshit to go down like that. I got your back, Vince. This the same BS you pulled with Mimi and Ulysses. The same BS you pulled with them. And I'm starting to wonder what your backstory really is, that you keep catering to this emotional abuse that these motherfuckers are dolling out to these women. What the fuck is wrong with you, Dr. Nicole? Oh, you be saying some good shit some of the time, but on this situation, you dead fucking wrong. You dead wrong. So, let's just get into this episode, shall we? I know I'm late. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being patient. Come on through. Sit on down. Kick your shoes off for a spell or two. We gonna talk about this shit. We gonna talk about it. We pick up right where we left off last week with Hollywood and Ashley counseling session. And I told y'all, Ashley is mad at herself more than anything. She feels like she's lost some type of feeling for Hollywood, but she still feels love, you know what I'm saying? And that love is what's keeping her hanging on. She want to be with this man. She really do. But it seems like she's in the fight for her life. Like she's fighting for something, fighting for him to see her, fighting for him to understand what he's done, how it has changed her. Every time that I hear Ashley speak, I hear that song by Leanne LaHavas, Lost and Found. I know y'all heard that. If y'all haven't heard Lost and Found, go Google that shit, YouTube it. It's the jam. Let me see if I can sing it. Hold on, let me get my water. I got the water already open. Open it up too. Wet my whistle, right? Watch me sing this all off key. Come upstairs and I'll show you where my demons hide from you. I think my camera moved. Just look at who I've become. I'm so ashamed you were the one that made me feel the way I do. That's all off. But you broke me. You taught me to truly hate myself. Unfold me teach me how to be like somebody else. My pitch was all over the place, but I'm not a singer. I had singers in my family, and I used to sing back in the day, but you know, it's all right. That one and that her song, Hard Place. This is Ashley's song. What she say? Wanna believe what you say, but I hate you on most days. You've been testing my faith and my patience, yeah. And you know that I'll be headstrong, but you know that you be dead wrong. Telling me to relax when I'm reacting, but I'd rather fight and lose sleep at night. At least you're all mine. And if I have to choose my heart or you, I'm gonna lose. What if nothing ever will change? I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Oh, I wish there was a right way. I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. I was all off pitch, all out of tune. But y'all know them damn songs. Rockin' a Hard Place and Leon LaHavis, Lost and Found. Go look them up. Listen to them words, and y'all tell me those words ain't about Ashley. Tell me those ain't Ashley's, her theme music to this whole doggone relationship. I swear for goodness. Anywho, so Dr. Nicole, she tells Ashley, you need to give yourself some credit that you did what you thought was the best for yourself at that time, right? You need to do that in order to go beyond the embarrassment, because you're still hurting, and this hurt is causing a disconnect, and it's basically you just trying to protect yourself, right? So Hollywood says in confessional, right, that my bad for hurting her, right? I hurt too because I hurt her, but, and if y'all know the word "but" negates everything that came before it, but I've been waiting 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of waiting. You know what I'm saying? I could be out here tapping holes left and right. She lucky I'm still here. Now, he didn't say those exact words, but that's what the fuck he meant. That's what at least that's what I heard. Anyway, so Vince, he on his date with Jazzy. I swear for goodness, y'all, last week I could not figure out what the hell her name was. And she reminds me of Reva that was on Ready to Love season 2, which is probably why she's giving me bad vibes. She reminds me of her. Anywho, she's a radio personality. Their whole conversation was pretty much about Tamika's insecurities. And then I heard Vince say that it was him that asked for his date to come to the house. He was trying to piss Tamika off. And like I said, girlfriend was trying it too. She was trying to get underneath her skin. She said she wanted to come in the house and say, hey girl, where your man at? No, bitch, that ain't what you finna do. That's not what we gonna do. You think this a game? You think this a joke? You know what I'm saying? She one of them I'm take your man type of bitches. That's what she remind me of. Like one that finds a thrill, some type of sport out of breaking up her fucking relationship. But I do love her jet blackness of her hair. So I'm thinking about going back to black. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair back black. I didn't dye my roots anyway when I dyed this color, and then the color I wanted never took. I don't know. We gonna see. But anyway, Vince, I think that he was feeling Jazzy. He was. And he was thinking that maybe she could be another side chick. That's what I was picking up. And because she seemed like she down for it. She seemed like she was 100 down for it to me, just based on her conversation, But Jazzy's a bit vocal. She too vocal to be a side chick. She's one of them ones that would throw it up in Tamika's face. Like, your man was over here last night, right? That's what she seemed like to me. Anyway, like I said, Vince was trying to ruffle Tamika's feathers, and he did a good job. He said that he was happy at the way she reacted. That was my first, I had my first Scooby-Doo moment when he said that. You happy at the way she reacted? Tamika had a full nervous breakdown with tears, and you find happiness in that reaction because it makes you realize that she cared. That was the one thing you was not confused about, whether or not Tamika cared about you. That's one thing you ain't never been confused about, bruh. Is whether you cared about her is the question. Because you the one who out here all willy-nilly playing games with your exes and stuff like that, and just playing on her fucking feelings and emotions and her low self-esteem. That's you. What the fuck ever. No, bro. No. Somebody check on Tamika. Like I said, somebody check on Tamika. Like, if y'all down in Atlanta and y'all know her, check on her. Nope. Run, Tamika. Run. Get help. You know what I'm saying? Blink if you need help, girl. I got you. I'm saying, set up a bat signal. I'm only 6 hours away in Orlando. I got you. Put on your coronavirus mask, and I got you, girl. You need to get the fuck away from that relationship. And you need to heal. You need to heal properly. It's something in you that's broken. I'm not sure where it's at, where it's stemming from. I don't know if it's daddy issues from back in the day. Somebody hurt you back nowhere, and now you're trying to hold on to Vince so bad. You need to fucking let that shit go. He is no good for you. He's emotionally abusive. He's a manipulative of the whole fucking situation. And I don't know why the hell Dr. Nicole can't see that shit. I tell you, got on my goddamn nerves. Ooh. Vince, you were the one that was lying to Tamika, saying that you had broken up with this fucking girl and that you had moved on. She just couldn't let go. And then from the conversations that we've had on this show, it has been proven that you were telling that girl the same thing you were telling Tamika. So you was telling that girl that you and Tamika really wasn't no thing. And Tamika was probably somebody that was hanging on and wouldn't let go. What? And later on in this episode, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. Later on in this episode, he had the nerve to say that Tamika knew what the deal was when they got together and making her feel guilty about it. Like it was her fault that he was playing the both of them. I mean, true. She could have walked away. But then this bitch ass dude, look, you were the one that was fucking playing games. Vince, oh, baby, got under my skin. You were the one that was taking advantage of her weakness, her kindness, and her motherfucking heart, sir. Okay? Fuck out of here with that shit. You knew what the fuck. She knew what was going on. She knew what type of shit. Boy, I done lost my damn space. He was mad at the fact that Tamika chose to believe that girl. And he wants to dismiss the fact that the girl wasn't lying. It's all about that Tamika decided to listen to her. You know, deep down, Tamika knew something was off. She did, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the proof start rolling in. And as she said, I ain't gotta be here, but you're trying to fight for this relationship. Why are you fighting so hard for this relationship, girl? That's what I don't understand. Why are you fighting this hard? What is wrong that you are fighting so hard to hold on to broken pieces of glass? Why? You just cutting yourself all the fuck up and wondering why you're bleeding. Why? Vince is like, well, if you hadn't engaged with the girl, if you hadn't, you created this hurt yourself because you engaged with her. If she hadn't engaged with the girl, then you still would be lying to her today. You a slimy motherfucker. Slimy. Tamika, run. On to the next bag of dirt. Shay. Yes, hunty, you. Here's the deal. Michael has a 12-year-old son. A son that comes and stay with him every summer. It's Michael's plan for this son to live with him once he get into high school. That's what, in 2 years, okay? Shay met Michael 6 years ago, so Shay knew he had a son. Shay ass tells Michael that she's cool with Zion, which is the son's name. He can come and stay one more summer. You know, she said, one more summer. He can stay one more summer. But long term, that's a whole nother thing. I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Just another reason that he should have left your ass alone, girl. I wonder if that's one of the reasons why she ghosted him in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I thought I heard recall Shay saying that she wanted children with Michael down in the future. Maybe just not, somebody else's children. They got to pop out of her womb. I don't know. But no, fuck that. You can't rock with me and wanting to be married to me and not wanting me to be a full-time parent to my child. No, fuck that. You can't rock with me then. Fuck that. You want me to put you over my child's well-being? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm cussing a whole lot in this don't review because they piss me off. You supposedly love Michael and all of him. Well, his son is part of him. This particular episode made me realize that Shay's face irks the shit out of me. She has something. I can't even do it. It's like a smile smirked. She's smiling at the same time smelling something stinking. It's your upper fucking lip. That's what it is, girl. I know that's old shit, some old shit that we say back when I was young. Yeah, it's your upper fucking lip. Always looking like she smells something stinking but smiling at the same damn time. Oh, worse than ass. And this whole idea of forcing Zion to play a sport, that got on my nerves too. Stop pressuring young black men to put a ball in their fucking hand. Okay? Shay said he didn't have a choice not to play a sport. You know, the fuck he don't. If you want to write poetry, paint a picture, play chess, he can. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. He don't have to play a damn sport just because you think he built for it. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Now, I understand. I'm going to say I understand. It's a big commitment for Shay. It's a big commitment. They just got back together. They only been back together a year and a half, right? When they got back together, they immediately moved in with each other. So adding a child to the mix, it's an adjustment, you know what I'm saying? But you want him to commit to marriage to you, and you ain't willing to welcome his son into y'all life. No ma'am, Pam. What we won't be doing is putting the ring on that finger. That's what we won't be doing. Michael will be a fool to do so. He will be a plum ass fool to do so. She tells us in the confessional that she has not been honest with him about the whole situation, about how she feels. His son moving in with them is a hell to the no, and a deal breaker for her. And I'm asking, Mike, what am I missing? She ghosted you twice for another man. She ain't feeling your kid. She want to force you into a marriage after being back together a year and a half after the said ghosting. And why? What is it that you see? You say she's your soulmate. How? Explain that to me, bro. Explain that to me. She ain't. I read tarot and shit. I can tell she ain't your soulmate. Do I need to pull some cards out for you? You know what I'm saying? No, she ain't your soulmate. So Hollywood is exhausting to me, y'all. I'm not as angry at Hollywood as I am at Vince and Shay. Hollywood is just exhausting because he takes his relationship as a joke to me. That's my opinion. Hollywood is open to this process more than ever because he wanted to date people anyway. That was his. Remember he said he asked Ashley could he date other people? I feel like my nose is about to run and it's fucking with me. Anyhow, he wanted to date other people. So he's hoping that Ashley is having just enough fun where she can continue to see the benefits of having an open relationship. That's what I believe is going on here. All that bucking up that he did in the first episode, it was all for show. He recovered real quick. And it's because he wanted it anyway. You know, act like you worried, you know, so she can feel a little secure and shit. And then say, you know what, let's be open to the process. Be finally free. You have a license to be free and be ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He went on his second date with a girl named Passionate. We got some names in Atlanta. We got Jazzy, Passionate. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say about Ashley Hollywood, when they say that they just alike, both of these motherfuckers are big flirts. They are big flirts. They lay on that sexy flirtation real thick. But however, I think that Hollywood has follow through if the woman allows it. And I don't think that either one of these women that he's been on a date with allows it. They can see through his exhausting nature. Because was it just me or was he turning his date off? I know she laughed and giggled and kikied, chuckled a little bit up in his face and stuff, you know. But if you really read her face as she was speaking, she was giving off this nigga right here. The fuck ever. That's the look she kept giving off as she was talking. But Passionate came on in with her fresh S curl laden hair. Baby, she had that curl activator thrown up in that shit real tough. And she said that Hollywood was giving off black Cherokee, Blackfoot, Tonto riding in with Lone Ranger, high hole Sylvan ass vibes. I was like, what? Like, this motherfucker had a whole tribe. He was the Choctaw Nation. That's what he looked like he would to me. That's what I'm just saying. Like, so he fine in her eyes. Whatever. Anyway, Hollywood not a bad looking dude, but damn, all that. He half Cherokee, 1/5 of Iroquois. Passionate. Stop it. Anywho, Michael goes on his date with your name Whitney. She like, I hope he notices my intellect and not what I'm looking like. But coming through with shoulders out and belly out, girl, of course he gonna recognize what you look like. Like, how can you miss it? It's like you wearing a t-shirt that says, stop looking at my boobs. You got the words written right across your boobs. Like, come on, sis. He gonna look at what you look like. Shit, I'm looking at what you look like. God damn me. But I did appreciate when she came into the house. I think she did a respectful entry. She, was polite to Shay. She didn't come in all boastful and braggadocious. She came in like, oh my God, I'm finna go out with this girl's boyfriend. That's what the look she like. And like Michael was like, y'all can sit down and talk. She's like, Shay was like, no, we don't need to talk. Whatever, Very respectable, I thought, when she came in. So they go to this little hookah bar. I think they hit it off really well. Remember I said the last girl wasn't really feeling Michael? Whitney was feeling Michael. Michael was feeling Whitney. She was saying all the right things. She was saying, I wanted to date her. I'm telling you. No, but for real. She was like, for a long time, she didn't want kids. She didn't want to date a man that had kids, but she matured over time, right? And when she said that she didn't have to physically push out her child for her to love them, I was like, so ring her up, Michael, take her home. That's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Hook, line, or sinker. She got you. His interest was piqued. It was piqued. And why was I yelling? Baby, I was yelling at the TV like, Michael, pick her. Choose her. You know what I'm saying? This was the first time that I ever heard Michael express that he was not against getting married. He said he just don't want to get married right now. And when it comes to Shay, he's like, why is marriage even necessary? It feels forced. That's because it feels like she's forcing you. But you sitting here telling Whitney, it's not that you scared of marriage or that you don't want to get married or you think marriage is a contract. You like, just not right now. You know what I'm saying? You being more of yourself with Whitney, I believe. And he felt that connection. Dr. Nicole comes over to Vincent's and Tamika's house. Apparently they had a bad night after his date. They were still feeling it. They argued. You could see the tears was already in her eyes. She wasn't even happy to see Dr. Nicole come to the door. She was like, that's how she was feeling, right? He basically wants Dr. Nicole to get Tamika on board with this whole process, right? When Dr. Nicole asks for them to tell her who they are as a couple, Tamika like, go ahead. He like, no, you go. That's a front for Dr. Nicole. She says, no, you go ahead. Because basically no matter what she says, Vince is going to turn it around. He's going to turn around and make it seem like make her seem like the bad guy. That's basically what I'm saying. And she know it. So why say anything at all is what she thinking. Okay, you always right, Vince. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, she not even willing to open up to Dr. Nicole because she know what time it is. It's going to be her fault. It's all going to be her fault. And then she finally expresses that, right? It's easy to say that she should be over it by now, but their relationship is only 2 years strong. 2.5 years strong. His lies lasted for a full year when they first got together. That shit is still new. That's brand new, right? I'm saying. And like I told you before, I think that Vince is still seeing the other girl. I do. Just the way he is still trying to put that off on Tamika, like you shouldn't have talked to her. Yeah, he's still seeing that other girl. If he not still seeing the other girl left him. And that might be the case, which is why he want to marry Tamika now. Like, I don't want to lose both of them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she ain't gonna go nowhere. Tamika, baby girl, I really hope that you get the courage to walk away. You are not being weak by doing so. You are not being strong by fighting and standing and trying to make that shit work. Your strength in this situation is standing up for yourself, standing up alone. That's where it's going to be from. Vince claims that the old relationship was fully done for him, but the woman that he was involved with, it wasn't fully done. And then I listened to the words he said. You said the woman that you were involved with, that is a current situation. So of course it wasn't fully done because you were still involved with that person. What he thought he was just gonna fall out of a relationship with that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was gonna slide to the wayside, you know. He probably one of them dudes that fuck with a chick for years, and then when he ready to bounce, he say, you knew what time it was anyway. It didn't like I ever said we was together. He one of them type of dudes. Now, in this version of the story, he says that she knew what time it was, but at the same time, he keeps saying that he wasn't dealing with this lady. He was done. So what time was it? Did Tamika know what time it was that you had somebody else, or was you done dealing with this lady? Which one was it, Vince? And Dr. Nicole, shame on you for not calling BS on him in that situation. Shame the fuck on you. He basically said that Tamika wasn't loyal to him because she listened to that other girl. But Vince, the girl wasn't lying. That's what the problem lies for me. That girl wasn't lying. And you were still involved with her, taking trips with her fucking family. So where was your fucking loyalty to Tamika? Where was your loyalty to her? Okay, he hurt because his side piece blew up the fucking spot, and Tamika listened. That hurt me more than anything, that you listened to her, that you engaged with her. He basically turned the tables on her. Put it this way. She called him cheating by looking at his cell phone, and then he came and said, but you went through my fucking phone. You don't trust me? And then it became all about the phone and shit, and not about the fact that you was fucking around. Fuck Vince. Oh, fuck boy. So the guys get together this time, and Hollywood say that his date was cool. She was competitive. He didn't want to speak on her physicality, right? Vince says that his date was pretty, and Hollywood, like, for real pretty, like gorgeous pretty, you know what I'm saying? And then when Michael said that he was blown away by his date, Hollywood gets extra excited. He's trying to act like he wasn't really into his date, but please spill the tea on yours. On a scale of 1 to 10, dog, give it to me. So Michael, 8.5, and Hollywood is over there drooling at the fucking mouth and shit, like, oh my God, for real. I think he might have busted one sitting right there listening to him describe her and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bud? So he asked the bros, y'all think that y'all have done everything y'all need to do before y'all get married? And Vince and Mike, who don't even want to get married, saying, yeah, we done got it all out of our system. We good. We ready. You know what I'm saying? And Hollywood say, I want a threesome. What is a man's fantasy with this threesome shit, y'all? What does that do for your ego? Anywho, Mike say, what Ashley think about it. And he said, well, she said that she was straightening her hair on one side and wear curly on the other side, and she could turn back and look like that. That'd be the threesome. I'm like, dead ass, right? So Hollywood said, but that ain't it. He don't even want Ashley involved. And to top it off, he want a little person, a dwarf, a midget. I'm not sure what the politically correct term is. But most people were floored by that admission. I was back on the fact that you said you don't want your girlfriend involved. You want to have a threesome and exclude your girlfriend. Hollywood still got playing around to do. Getting married ain't gonna change that behavior, Ashley. It's not at all. He's only asking for your hand in marriage right now just so he can have you too. He feel the disconnect. He know it. But he'd rather you stay than go. But he'd rather you stay and be in an open relationship. That is what Hollywoods want. That's why he's enjoying this process. That's exactly what it is. I really hope Ashley decides to go on a date with Andre again. Stop playing Hollywood's game. You know what I'm saying? And Ashley, he really just competing with you. That's all he's really doing. He's competing with you. He want to have his cake and eat it too at the same doggone time. Ashley and Michael, I really want them to walk away from these relationships. I really do. Hollywood really don't respect the relationship as it is, as it stands. He got feelings for Ashley, but he still want more. He think he missing out on something in life. He been with her for 9 years. He think he's missing out on something. And what's my opinion on that? He probably should have dated longer before they actually made a commitment. That's pretty much it. But Ashley, like I say, Shay is more concerned about the idea of marriage than the actual man that she's involved with. I don't understand why she want to rush this engagement. She gave him an ultimatum last episode to get married, to get engaged within a year. Why? Why for? What is that gonna do for you, girl? Just to walk around and say, I got a ring. And you still got a man that ain't ready to commit to you. Let's make sure we keep that on point. To you. Who you compete with, Shay? That you gotta make sure you get a ring real quick. Vince, Tamika, girl, run and never look back. Vince will never take accountability for his actions. He's destined to do it again, and it will always be your fault. Always. So Dr. Nicole told Tamika that part of her problem is that she creates this narrative in her head about what's going on with Vince when he's not around. And she creates this narrative so she can control the narrative, so that way she won't get hurt. But the thing is, Dr. Nicole, she ain't been wrong in her narration, okay? That's the thing for me. She may be filling in the blank spaces with things that she has not proven, but she damn sure choosing the right colors. His true colors have been shining right the fuck on through. I'm telling y'all. And then this motherfucker starts crying. What are you crying for? Dr. Nicole asked him, what were some things that they think that they have stopped doing? Okay. Some things that they think they are lacking in themselves. And Vince said one of the things that he's lacking is the fact that Tamika used to call him daddy. That's what he was crying about, y'all. He said it was something so sentimental. I felt like she really cared about me by calling me daddy. First of all, Vince, you ain't her fucking daddy. You ain't even a zaddy, bruh, at all. So you need this girl, your girlfriend, to call you daddy to make you feel like a motherfucking man. Then do daddy behavior. Respect me, motherfucker. Okay? No. What the fuck were you crying for? And after all those tears fall and shit, Tamika starts apologizing to him. I guess I really have not been just paying attention to how you feel about the situation. And I really can shake it. Tamika, I wanted to shake the shit out of you. You could shake the shit out of you. I swear for goodness I did. So Dr. Nicole goes around the room and asks these couples, are they going to date that person again? Ashley going to go out with Andre again, and I wanted Ashley to say yes. The way she talked about him, you know, like the first dude was refreshing, and Andre was a step up from him. But every time that Dr. Cole asks these questions, Ashley looks at Hollywood like, how you feeling about it? You know what I'm saying? And Hollywood all like, you know, giving her the hand signal like, no, that ain't what we finna do, right? And then turns around when Dr. Nicole asks him how did he feel about it. He's like, oh, I'm cool with it. I've grown up in this past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? She can date whoever she want to date. I want her to go on 50 dates. You know what I'm saying? If that's what's going to make her happy. No, that's what's going to make you happy. Because again, that's what you wanted to have for y'all relationship anyway. To be able to date other people. Ashley should have went on that fucking date a second time. But Ashley say that she doesn't want to go on a date because she doesn't want to disrespect the relationship that she's in. Tamika. Oh, Hollywood. Is he gonna go on a date with Passion again? He said no, she's too fucking tall. Y'all can best believe Hollywood wanted to go on another date with that girl. But like I said, I saw it. Passionate wasn't feeling you like that. I know she said she wanted to go to a pottery class and shit like that. She wanted to be like, Ghost and shit, Patrick Swayze and them up there and Demi Moore up there with the pot and making her go bold and shit. I know she wanted to do that, but she knew Hollywood ain't that type of bro. Pottery. We can go to the strip club together. Drop some hundreds in some bitches' drawers and shit like that. I know pottery class. They wasn't going out together. They was not going out together again at all. Tamika and Vince. Tamika was no way in hell Tamika was gonna go out with old boy Everson again. He was corny, even to Tamika. And I don't know, maybe she think that because Tamika is fragile, that she needs somebody that's not so aggressive in nature as Vince. She needed somebody that's more playful and lighthearted. Maybe that's what Dr. Nicole was thinking. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking, because Everson damn sure wasn't it. It wasn't it. There was no chemistry at all between them. And Tamika said, no, that's why I can't go out with him again. Vince act like he had to think about it. He wasn't going out with Jazzy again. He turned Jazzy off, I really believe. He turned Jazzy off. But like I said, if he could have had her to play with, I think she would agree to it for real. However, he was like, and then he looked at Tamika to see what her response is. He is always trying to get a negative response out of Tamika. It makes him feel good to see her discomfort and pain. It makes Vince feel good. He looked at her and saw that she was like, the tears was about to fall if he would have said yes. The tears would have failed. He said no, and she was like, girlfriend, let him go. Let him fucking go. So move on to Shay and Michael. Shay liked Peyton. He was nice. He was attractive. You know what I'm saying? But no, she's not going to go on another date with Peyton either. She just liked the freshness of it. And I think Hollywood said something about it too, like that's how he feel. He want to get past the fact that he liked the freshness of it, because he knew that this is a person that he hasn't hurt, they don't have any hurt in between them. I think I said before, Shay and Hollywood are alike to me. And that's probably why I'm gravitating towards Michael and Ashley to get the fuck out of these relationships. But yeah, Shay ain't gonna go on a date with Peyton again. Michael was really feeling Whitney. Not only was Michael feeling Whitney, they exchanged phone numbers and kept in contact after their date. Whitney even asked him to go on another date. He lied and said he was busy because he didn't want to hurt Whitney's feelings. He didn't want to tell her the truth, because Michael wanted to be part of it. He said he really wanted to see if he could find a connection with somebody else. This is what this process was all about. I agree. Y'all signed up for this shit. Why y'all ain't willing to go on dates with these people more than once? Y'all just playing. Because that's what Dr. Nicole said too. If we can't be honest here, that's all we fucking doing is playing. And that's basically what all these couples are doing right now, is playing with our motherfucking feelings and emotions. It's pissing me the fuck off. Go on the date, Michael. He kept in contact with her, and Shay was pissed. That's really inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all signed up for him to try to get to know somebody else. But then Michael said, you know what, but I can't go on another date with her because I don't want to risk the relationship that I do have. Let her go anyway. Okay. Damn, I wish he would have went with Whitney. I kind of wish that they would interview the fucking dates a little bit more. Are we having a reunion show for this show? And y'all bring on the dates and let us really get some tea about what really happened. Michael and Whitney should have kept in contact, and they should have went on the second date. That's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all opinion is. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are. Thank y'all for watching if y'all still here. Thank y'all for being around. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hopefully we will see y'all next week when the next video show out. Y'all will see me in the comment section, not the comment section, on Twitter. When the show airs, I'll be tweeting live. So follow me at My Twisted Life, LYELYF, the same as the channel name. I can't even freaking spell the name. And y'all will see me live tweeting during the show. Y'all can get some of my opinions then. That's it, y'all. Please leave your comments in the comment section. Y'all let me know if y'all thought Vince manipulated the fuck out of Tamika, or if y'all agreed with Dr. Nicole that Tamika is just making this shit all up in her head. She's creating the problem for them, and this is why their relationship can't withstand. Y'all let me know if y'all think that Hollywood is really happy about this process, because like I said, he wanted to date other people anyway. And then y'all let me also know if Michael should have went on that second date with Whitney. See if we all agree or disagree. Thank y'all for being here again. Peace.